America. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
For 2 seconds. Hey, good morning, everybody. We are here. Chris, was that the first time you ever seen it? Watching the steps?
Watching Joey put all the steps
Wait,
into
are
it.
we really
And literally,
live?
we
Yeah.
finished with 1 second to spare.
Yeah,
That
1
wasn't
second.
the conversation we should have been. Can you warn me next time we're going live?
Yeah,
Well, you're not
Yeah,
fucking
we're
paying
having a
attention
lovely
back there. Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, we're fighting already.
Good morning, Gloucester. We
Good
are here
morning.
at the Beauport Hotel. We have Chris Langanopoulos with us.
Langanopoulos. Langathianos.
Langanopoulos. We have Donna Rogers with us. We have Jimmy Dalpiaz right there. We have Nicole back there with her pink mug.
I'm like Cher.
Yeah.
Say Wadsworth, Joey. Can we just talk about it?
I
We just had a conversation before we went live. Say Wadsworth.
Wadsworth. Nicole Wadsworth is with us. I just
Longfellow.
of the Wadsworth Longfellow lineage.
lineage. We're also joined by these nice hats. If Drew Hale is watching, well, I'm sure we'll get a comment in a second.
Joey a bag of hats and look what he can do.
Bag of hats. There's a new style right there. And actually, this is a new one. I want Chris. Give me a review on this. Feel this hat. Touch the hat.
Oh,
Flex-
this is one of those flex fit.
Flex fit.
Yep. I like it. I like the light blue. Light blue. I guess it's
Heather.
kind of a
It's gray. Heather
is it
gray.
Heather, is it? It feels a little blue to me, which I like.
It's a blue gray.
Yeah, bluish gray. I saw yesterday Marcy Plant in Market Basket.
Black on black match.
She loves that
her
hat.
1930 hat on.
Loves that. Loves
Yeah,
that.
this is great. Very nice.
Donna, would you like
I love the
coffee?
color of the
I have
home
one.
hat, though.
Yes, the burnt orange with
Just a
the
refill
Gloucester
of
home. You can't
20
really
minutes.
see that well, but trust me, this is also feel
Thank
that
you.
material. Performance
Oh,
nylon.
yeah. Jamie loves this style of hat.
Yeah, unstructured.
Yeah.
So what does it say? It says
Home
home, and then it has a map of
Cape Ann.
Cape Ann right here.
Yep.
I thought it said hot meat.
Really nice.
Said
You
what?
thought it said what?
Hot meat.
Hot me?
Yeah.
That will be the hat we just make for you.
Jimmy's losing.
I
it.
guess I can wear it if it says hot me.
Oh boy.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh boy.
She loves her hats. There's the link if you want to buy anything. You don't have to, but if you
I'm
want
sure
to
this-
support
you
the
don't
shop,
This trucker, just you don't have to.
It's not mandatory to
It's not
watch the
mandatory.
podcast.
It's not mandatory. You're not gonna
Mandatory.
get kicked off if you don't.
it's interesting.
But Joey keeps a list.
I do keep a list. It's interesting. Oh God, I fucked that up, didn't I?
No,
Uh,
I screwed it up.
It's interesting. People that buy my merch, I definitely remember it. And it's like a simple purchase and they get something back. And then like if they come and, can you put up a link for me to my show?
Yeah.
I'm definitely putting that link up.
Because you bought something.
And they're getting a hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why not?
Okay,
and,
so
a lot of
everyone
people, they send,
buy a hat.
just post this, just post my stuff. They don't, no thank yous, nothing. Like, fucking help us out a little bit.
Joey, is Charlene McCarthy watching yet?
Oh, I don't know. Let's do
Is
a rundown.
Shasha on?
Let's do a
I want
run.
to show you something. Either way, I want to show you something.
Shasha's
Not yet.
probably sleeping.
Shasha is.
She likes to sleep
She
in on
does like to
Sundays.
sleep on Sundays. Jamie Lagakanopoulos
Langathianos.
is with us. Sherry is with us. Good morning,
Hi,
Sherry.
Sherry.
Sherry must have got the word that we're here.
Right.
We're here.
Right.
Hi,
First
Sherry.
one to chime it. One of the first to chime
I
in.
know,
We could
Sherry.
probably hit
We're
a
here.
golf
The place
ball.
looks
Hit a
wonderful.
golf ball. We'll go like this. Hi, Sherry.
Right. She's at home in her
She's at home
bathrobe
in her-
drinking coffee watching this. But if you're not, you should come over and join us, Sherry.
I had
That's
a
right.
wonderful woman
bloodies.
from the restaurant pour me this coffee. Thank you very much.
Pam Doty's with us. Phil Scannell is with us. And Water Taxi.
Water. The Phil and Lynn
12:15
scandal.
St. Peter's
Watercraft.
to 51. Wait. there's going to be a water taxi to
to 51
51.
Rocky Neck.
Yep.
Oh, that's his move.
That's what he's doing today.
That's his move. That's what he's doing, which is a great. It's a great move.
They are absolutely genius because Phil and Lynn get the season pass to the water taxi and they treat it like that's their boat and they just buzz around on the water taxi. They don't have to
Drive.
tune up the boat.
Yep.
They don't have to store the boat. They don't have to pay for a slip.
Will they take me out to like the beaches
No,
we go to?
No, they don't go past. They don't go through the bridge.
No bridge. You have,
Yeah,
Oh,
to,
so
right.
if you're in the harbor to win.
you have
Yeah,
to stay in the harbor.
and $3 beers, domestic beers,
They serve beers on it?
Yes.
ice cold beers.
Legit?
Ice cold beers, $3 ish.
Oh, my husband's going to float around the Gloucester Harbor all summer.
Did we?
It's a total no brainer.
We'll save money.
$10 for the entire day. $10 all day long. You can
Wow.
hop on, hop off all day long.
And
It's
it literally brings you right to the dock at the bottom of 51 Rocky Neck. So you literally it brings you there. You walk up
I see like
the
a.
plank. You sit there,
yeah.
you eat, you drink, you get back on.
And
We should do a podcast from the boat. That would be hot.
Right.
No,
We
we
need
could do it.
Starlink.
No, we could do it. We could do it live from the phones if it's not like a 2-hour deal. But we could also do. So it also drops you off at St. Peter's Park. It drops you off at the harbor master's office, and down at with Zeke's, the Cripple Cove playground.
Yep.
That dock they have down there.
Chris and Jamie's house.
Chris and
Right
Jamie's
over
house.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
you go, and then you can hop on their boat for the day and go on a whale watch for free.
So
Uh,
So it's not in our show notes. It's not a topic, but I have to
Uh-oh.
mention.
Uh-oh.
I have to mention this amazing story that now that Donna knows. So Mike Rogers,
Oh,
I was
God.
talking to Mike. Was that last weekend? I guess. He's like, you can't say anything. I haven't told Donna yet, but Mike bought like a cigarette boat. He likes those fast lake boats. Like I think it was a 32-foot boat for the lake for him and Aiden as a project. They both like speed, so he bought this 32-foot
Used.
speedboat,
Used.
used boat, put it on the dock, which the plan was they have a lift and it was going to sit up on the lift, but it was at the dock. And with all the boats going by and the wakes, it filled up the exhaust and the boat sank on the dock. Brand new boat. He shows me a photo of the boat upside down in the lake at the dock.
I don't so feel
I'm
so
not-
bad
did-
about
did Mike
crashing.
give you-
golf cart anymore?
Did Mike give you permission to tell that story? I don't know.
No, he didn't. He didn't. I probably. Well, now that it was I felt now that you knew and it was in the public domain.
Yeah, well.
That is.
So the moral of all these
OMG.
stories.
So
Oh.
there's a lot of
Common
backstories
factor.
to that, and we're not going to get into it because we have a
Wait,
packed.
The question
show here.
is, so I was down at my friend's house down in Fort Myers, and he has a ridiculous boat, and he has a partner in the boat, and my friend is a meticulous boat owner, like outrageous, and they have a lift.
Yeah.
Well, he shares ownership with this, very, very expensive boat with this guy that may or may not be as careful about
Okay.
the boat, but they're wealthy guy.
Yeah.
So I'm down there, and they pull in. The kid jumps off the boat, ties off with one line, and the boat is just going.
Oh,
like this.
no.
It's going like this, and my buddy's like,
Dude,
he goes, "What are you doing? Like,
What are you doing?"
He goes, "Oh, we're going for dinner, aren't we?" Dude, you're gonna leave the boat like that? I mean, this wasn't a $100,000 boat. This wasn't a $300,000 boat.
Yeah.
This is like a $750,000.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
well,
So there's that.
Well, to come full circle, the good news is the boat works now.
Oh, okay.
It's already fixed.
But did it have salt water in
No.
its
No,
engine?
it's a
so
lake.
this was
That-
at the lake.
Oh yeah,
So
no,
lake.
he's good.
You just
So
pull it out.
the issue is that the lake at the beginning of the season is very high.
Yeah.
It's always very high in the spring because it's
Oh, okay.
ice out. And
Right. Okay.
Lots of water.
Different issues.
So the boat, again, I'm not involved. So the concept of let's do absolutely all the details that need to be taken care of doesn't happen. So got to get on the lift because of the wakes.
Yeah. Right. That's
We're
that's
not in a
common sense.
cove. We're in
Yeah,
like open water,
right.
sort of. So the boats go by and they go too fast, and
Well, a little
They-
bit. All it
All
takes
it
is
takes,
a little bit
all it
over
takes,
time, just
yeah.
like your faucet dripping.
So common sense
But the story ends with the happy ending. I mean, I wouldn't have told. Like, I don't think it's funny that it happened. I think it's funny that it happened because I saw the photo, and I also know that the boat is fine.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it.
And then Mike was afraid to tell Donna, which is one of my favorite stories.
Totally.
You should have
totally
seen
threw
his.
Mike under the bus.
You should have seen his face when he started to tell me. It was like the golf cart.
The golf cart.
I tell you, what a
Demon
spring
eyes.
it's been.
Yeah. Demons.
When he told me, he said, "Don't tell Donna," and then I think it was like 2 days later I saw you.
Yeah.
And you said something. You're like, something about the boat. Oh, can you believe it? And I was the worst wingman because I looked at Mike like this.
She knows. She knows.
Oh.
Joey, are you going to make the Rogers hats and say this is why we can't have nice things?
Yes.
I could.
Wait,
I did.
Speaking of merch, can we just go back to Cha Cha? So look at what I saw down the vineyard. And I should have bought it, but I was walking a dog and I couldn't go into the store.
You've got to be
Cha-cha.
kidding me. So Shasha, all right,
Make
text
sure
me a
no
picture.
text pop up on my phone.
Yeah, it's this won't go through, but
Yikes.
it's a crab and it's got sha above it.
I think it says cha cha cha. But
Cha,
when we
cha,
say
cha.
It says sha sha sha.
We say sha.
And you didn't get it for her right
I
away?
couldn't get into the store.
Oh, dang it.
I had a dog.
We're
You know
going to
do a Google.
do a dog.
lens.
Yeah.
See,
Google
dog.
insert.
dog.
I know what store it's in.
Everything, just blame the dog. That's all right.
Blame the dog.
Donna Artizzoni, good morning to you. Mike Correa, good morning to you. Steve Conti, Tina Greel, Robert and Annette Spanks, good morning from Andover. Pat McNally, Chris Thompson, reenactor Chris Thompson. Where is the red coat still in the shop?
Yes, it is.
If you come down to the shop, you can see Chris's red coat, and I think we're caught up. Terry Palmazzano, and Kathy Robertson, Mike Ancevic. Oh, I wouldn't have seen
Hi,
him.
Mike
Buenos
Ancevic.
dias. Ralph DiGiorgio.
Vito Ferrara,
Where's
Ralphie
Ralph?
Boy.
Is
and-
Ralph in Gloucester? Like, where is Ralph?
Dude, it's
Where-
like that.
we need
He's
a
like
search-
Carmen
Waldo.
San Diego.
We
Where
need
in
a
the world
search
is
and
Carmen?
rescue for Ralph and Kim.
Bill
We
Wren,
miss
Pat.
you.
Oh, Bill Wren checking in from Machias, Maine, with Pat. Bill, how's everything? I'm surprised you're up this morning, Bill.
Oh God.
Good morning, Tim Matheson. Good
Hi,
morning
Tim.
to you. There's that. All right, we're caught
So
up. I
many
think.
of the people that you just rolled through. I mean, almost other than Ralph, almost every person that you just said was at the rum line to listen to Chris on Friday night.
Oh,
Yes,
are we
let's
going
talk
to cover
about
that
that.
topic
Yeah,
now?
of course
we are.
Excuse me.
That's okay. Do we have any pictures from that?
I didn't send any in. I'm so bad.
I have some if you want me to put it up to the camera.
Yeah, so we played our new band Lines End. We played
Lines
Friday
End.
night at the Rum Line, and we were so lucky to have that place was packed. We did the early show from 5:30 to 7:30.
It was
It-
like July 3rd.
It was
Jimmy
insanity.
told me first thing when I got in the car from the airport last night, midnight. Jimmy says, "You wouldn't believe Langa's show. It was like standing room only, bananas."
Yeah.
Standing room. It was can't move.
He also said the fire marshal like probably was off duty that day.
Yeah.
Drew Hell texted Jamie while we were playing and said, "Dude, I know I'm a bad friend, but we're standing out front. We can't even get in the door. We're not coming."
Is that what he said?
Yeah, and then
was
he-
that legit?
Yeah, and then I was texting with him yesterday. He's like, "I'm so sorry. We just could not get in."
Lindsay
And
came in.
it was-
Lindsay was in.
Did she?
Yeah, Lindsay was in for a while. You
Um,
must have dropped Lindsay off and gone down
Yeah.
to Juno.
but
Wow.
it was a blast. So thank you so much to everybody for coming out. We had a blast. We're gonna do it again on July 6th at Blue Collar Lobster.
Oh, fun.
Blue collar. So just for
What time on that? I'm sorry.
No, it's
Is that a Sunday show? So Sunday
That's
Funday,
a
3 to 6?
Sunday. Yeah, that would I think be 3 to 6.
wow.
That's
So-
great news, unless you thought you were going to go see Old Dominion with Chris on Sunday the 6th.
Well, we're gonna go see Old Dominion in September now, right after they release their new record. Nicole, you can go. It's whatever.
So, Chris, just for the people that don't that haven't seen you play, the type I love the whole theme behind the band, which is cover band,
Yeah, it's all covers. It's just
But they're
it's supposed to be
fantastic covers.
which is what people love.
It's supposed to be just a lot of fun. Good, when I put it together, we started working on the set list. We thought about like summer fun stuff. When I play with Joe Wilkins, we do a lot of sort of singer-songwriter, a little bit slower, introspective stuff. This is all like everything from REM to Kenny Chesney to Michael McDonald to you name it. Like it's yacht rock to country to rock to pop. So just really fun covers. Keep the energy level high.
Love it.
Yep.
Love it. People love that kind of stuff.
It was great.
So-
The sing-alongs that were happening.
One more time, the next time you're going to be playing?
July 6th.
July 6th. That's
Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So we're going to end our
6th.
July 4th
Oh, my God.
weekend.
Wait a second.
We're gonna
Reenactment. Fiesta.
Who's here?
3rd of July.
goodness.
Well, I
Who's
told Mama to come. Mama's here.
Mama's here. Mama
Hi.
Pat is here.
Jimmy, can you get her a seat too? Of course. No. That's all right. And,
She can squish onto
then,
the couch temporarily.
That 3rd of July,
3rd of July,
4th
4th
of
of
July,
July,
5th of July,
5th of July.
6th of July.
That's going to be
Yeah.
we're going to be watching Chris's show. Either like we're going to have no gas left in our tank.
I know.
Ma, you got a joke for everybody?
No.
No joke, she says. She said no. She just came out of church. So the only jokes she knows are dirty jokes. So she doesn't want to
Tell
ruin.
the whole world.
She doesn't want to ruin all the good
She's all
juju she
cleansed
has
right now.
from
She's
going.
cleansed.
She don't want to undo all
From
the
mass.
church going.
Oh yeah, this just came from church.
Yes.
Right. So that would
I hope
so
you
that-
said a prayer for us.
I did pray for you.
Joey, on the TV,
We need
there's a thing that says lobstermen fighting for livelihood.
they are
They're down in Yarmouth. But,
West
it's just
Yarmouth.
very, very timely. But, yeah,
zoning
it's
board
on
claiming
over
his family was allowed to sell their home before.
They used to sell lobsters out of their house and they got shut down. I think I heard something about this.
Oh, look at the baby.
It's a story
what-
in West Yarmouth.
What's some government overreach? It never happens around in Massachusetts. Never.
All right,
So we got that.
we got that.
Wayne, the sexy famous mailman, said hi to you.
Oh, hi, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne. We miss you. My dogs miss you. My dogs miss those
Hey,
streets.
Let me tell you, Wayne, the best mailman ever.
Ever.
Personality plus,
Yep.
helpful.
Yep.
Love him, and we're really gonna miss him.
We will really miss him on the east.
He would also,
side.
now that he's retired and they can't take his
No.
retirement
Why'd you
money.
just say it?
No, he's good. I think. I don't think they can take it away from him. But he would also like bend the rules for because like if I wasn't home, he would like bring things to my mom or like you know what I mean. Like
yeah.
Same
like,
street.
he would like totally. He was awesome. There's the guy.
No.
This guy.
What do we got?
Kathy Barlow, good morning to you. Robert and Annette Spanks, thank you for sharing. Chris,
Anne Marie, no, this is coffee.
Shimanowski,
Yeah,
that's very close to Shimataro.
Yeah.
No, that's
Polish
a Polish
version.
name.
The Polish version
Polish
is
version
Shimataro.
of-
Shimanowski.
So Anne
as,
Marie is
or
the
as
female
Mike
singer in the
Rogers
band.
says, Chimicharo. Just you ever hear my husband try and
Yep, your husband is beautiful.
he's hard with the CHs like machacha. No, it's machaca. Machacha. Chimicharo. Joey Chimichanga. I mean,
Chimichanga.
it's crazy.
It happens. It happens.
Actually, that's a good Joey
Joey
Chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
I like
Oh
that.
my God.
That's gonna stick, I
Oh,
think.
thanks.
I'm gonna ask Jamie to do
We're gonna
that.
make a hat. Joey Chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
You
We
should
don't have
hear
a-
my friends from Florida.
Oh.
They butcher my name.
Oh yeah,
And
Oh.
they've known me for how many years?
I know.
Yeah.
Going to school. Sawyer Free Library move is about to begin, Christopher.
So I just was out yesterday with my friend Joe Wilkins for a little bit, and he was explaining he works at the library. He's like
Oh, he
the
does.
technology manager or something.
Oh,
He was saying, I think is the last week, or there's a few days left,
yeah.
and then they are closing the temporary spot, and they're
move.
beginning it's like a 6-week move of getting everything over into the new building and set up. So that's going to be pretty exciting. It looks like a beautiful building.
They asked us to come in and do a piece, but
Oh.
I haven't heard from them recently. But I've been sort of busy.
I'm
so
sure they're swamped.
as soon as I'm sure we'll get in there pretty soon and do
Yeah.
a little run through.
Tracy Davis will probably reach out to you,
Tracy Davis,
who just celebrated an anniversary. I
yeah.
think yesterday.
Oh, Tracy Davis, the one that I know.
Yeah, the one
okay.
Yeah,
Tracy LeBrecq
yeah.
Davis.
And-
Hi.
and she she did a very
Ed, her
sweet
husband,
thing
Ed.
to her husband on Facebook. which
She
is-
did.
Yeah.
You know, I read that and I was like, gee, I just had an anniversary. I don't even think I posted.
Really?
Only Mike posts.
Well, see, that's what I tell my husband. I'm like, you do all the posting. Why do I have to do it?
Mike is a great poster. He's
Is he
always got
romantic?
pictures of you and the
Mike
family.
Mike is inspirational.
Well,
way
he
posts.
you know why he does it? Because that's his scrapbook. And then every year at Christmas, he orders the hard binder book of all of his posts.
Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
smart.
If you come to our house, I'll show them to you. We have like 6 of them now, and it's really like it's like my kid's childhood. It's and you can put the comments. The comments are in there too. He
That's a really
he loves Facebook because he's all about documenting his life.
I'm going to tell you something. So my daughter Madeline recently, she's all about me not posting pictures of her, but you have to.
She's at that age.
You have to respect. You respect it, right? Like she says, don't post. I don't want you to post pictures of me. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, you give a hard no. I guess it's a hard no, which is very disappointing to me because you want to like I go and I disregarded her wishes for graduations. I'm like, listen, I've supported you your whole entire life. I've done everything. I loved you. I've done unconditional love, all this stuff. I'm posting fucking pictures of you graduating. That's the fucking bottom line. I go going forward. I'll ask permission, whatever if that's what you want me to do. And,
It's like blackout dates.
But now
on that
at least we have Skylight that we're putting it on.
I sent a bunch.
You sent a bunch of
Yeah.
Skylight.
So Skylight is this unbelievable. Why don't you explain it? Because we'll give you a little segment here.
Okay.
So we got this for her for
Yeah,
Christmas
Joey-
one year.
yeah, Joey and Felicia, the family.
You gotta speak up.
I'm sorry.
The mic is over here. Just speak loudly. That's all.
For Christmas, Joey and Felicia and the families gave me the Skylight. It's a frame.
Oh, yeah.
They had a similar one from
All right.
Kodak years ago.
yeah.
This is even better. And all your family, your friends, as long as they know your code, they can
Upload
They
pictures.
can upload pictures and send them to you. And then on the bottom of the screen, it'll say, have a heart. And if you click on the heart, we'll tell the person who sent this to you that you like it.
Oh.
And I love it.
And
And
it
it
goes
just
on the thing.
rotates. It just keeps
Yeah.
going.
It's a text message
That's
too.
cool.
I have 2 of those. I have one for my daughter, which I gave her for Christmas, for college, because in her dorm room, which obviously has limited space, she had like these cubes of pictures and this and that. And so it really cleaned it up. And she's going abroad in the fall. So we can send her pictures.
Of
She'll
what's
take the
happening.
frame
And
with
she
her
can send you pictures.
and she can send, yes. And
I
it's
think
great.
It's the best thing.
It
It's
is great.
and it's really not a whole lot of money. And like for
It's
for a
not.
parent, like it's like bang for buck. Like
Yeah.
what like the interact. So all of the nieces and nephews, my nieces and nephews, I only have 2 on that side, but yeah, them. And then Madeline, Eloise, Connor, everybody has access to send photos, and
Right.
and literally all you have to do is you put it in. You
Right.
put the contact in your phone,
Yeah.
and when you put the contact in your phone, you just text it to that contact,
And then it automatically shows up in the frame.
It's that easy.
It's that easy.
Make sure Chris McCarthy doesn't get your code.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
mad
gonna-
at Chris. I
you're-
am very mad at Chris McCarthy.
Why are you mad at Chris
Oh.
McCarthy?
Now this is
Pat-
the segment we've all been
Let's
waiting
go.
for.
Pat
Here we
is
are.
mad
Being
at Chris McCarthy.
segment.
Okay. No,
Sponsored
I
by-
really love him, Charlie. But they sent me a happy birthday thing.
How dare you?
And
Oh, that's not the end of the story?
No,
Sorry.
no. So I thanked him and I said, listen, because he loves when I make the Gigilana cookies a certain way. So I text him and I said, let me know when you're coming back to Gloucester and I will have your cookies made for you. I have not heard from him.
Oh.
Just saying.
Oh,
That's my story. And I'm
he may be on a
sticking to it.
diet because I know he hasn't been drinking lately. So
He hasn't been drinking.
and he does look fantastic.
boring.
Yeah, but
He's lost a lot of weight.
Connor likes it.
He looks great. He looks great, but he's my designated driver. Except, you know what the problem is when Chris is your designated driver?
You
What's
never get
that?
to go home.
Well, no, like in the middle of Chris's second set, I'm hungry. We gotta go. I'm like, what? What? So we left. So
He's
I
selfish. He's selfish.
so
Chili didn't do it.
the chili.
We
Don't
do it-
get me started on the chili.
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, he
Right.
did say that he
yelled
was
my
on the
name
toilet
once.
all
He yelled
night.
my name 50 times that night.
you know what? I say it to my husband, just don't eat the chili. Like if you're gonna have chili, have it at noon. Like be done.
He said that Kodair was served before him, and he was very upset about that.
Maybe. That might have happened.
You know what, Danielle?
Well, maybe
And how many
Kodair's a
times-
better tipper.
How many times did Chris shout your name at the rum line the other
I
night?
just
Is
said
he
that so
back?
many times. It was
Nicole!
Chris
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
Danielle and Nicole, like were crushing Friday night.
Crushing.
That was a lot of people to serve, and as far as I could tell, they were on it.
Contrary to what McCarthy said.
Yeah, well,
You know what I love about doing the show from the Beauport? I have this wonderful woman who comes and fills my coffee.
She's been fantastic. What's your name?
My name's Nell.
Nell.
Hey, shout out to Nell.
I love Nell. I love that name. What's
Nell
the
is
movie with Nell?
Little
Daisy
House on
Nell.
the Prairie.
What?
Little
House on the Prairie?
Aunt Nell?
Was there a Nell in Little House on the Prairie? I think
so.
there
The
was.
blonde, I think.
Jeez,
So,
Chris.
we'll talk. You know, we have people.
We're
someone
digressing.
From there, it's
We're
going to come
digressing.
on. So we'll talk about. We're going to talk about Beauport because we have someone from Beauport coming in momentarily.
Okay, what's next?
So we'll save it for that. I would like to say the 1 year of Hazel and Mako.
Yeah, I don't even know if Nicole is aware of this.
Yeah, I know this.
Today
Nicole and I
is
talked about
for
it.
Nicole and Jamie and I. We got Mako and Hazel 1 year ago today. It was the day we adopted them. Exact day. It was the day that we drove down.
And what a year it's been.
I know. We didn't realize a little dog could ruin our lives so quickly.
It's
The
funny.
good news is Mako's home watching Starlink right now with all of his pictures on it.
Perfect. When we dropped Chris off, was it last night? God,
Yeah.
the days just and as soon as we pulled up, and we could hear the barking. So like, Daddy's home, Daddy's home, Daddy's
Yeah.
home, Daddy's home.
As soon as she hears a car, she looks to
There's-
see if it's Jamie or I coming in.
There's nothing as
So
awesome as that.
So I was crazy at Auburn. I did not really contribute much to the show notes this week, but I see Chris has here. J. Crew is now open.
Yeah, I think it's been open since the middle of last week, maybe Thursday.
Oh wow!
I think they might have opened Thursday.
Did you run through?
I didn't go through. There was a good crowd. It looked like when I had to go into Petco the other day, and I noticed a lot of.
I wonder if they opened with some crazy deals.
I don't know.
Because you would think that would be
Joey's
smart.
all about the crazy
Well,
deals.
I like J. Crew.
Those J. Crew outlets are great.
Yeah.
They are good.
The
So-
regular.
No, my friends were here last week.
Yeah.
And they left to go to Home Goods and Marshalls and everything. And I saw the door open for J. Crew. So I ran over to see if it was open. And that was last Wednesday.
Yeah.
So they were just putting the shelving
Yeah.
in. So I don't know.
Oh, it's open.
No,
now.
it is
Yeah,
open.
so they opened Thursday because Jamie went and got her nails done, and she said J. Crew is open now. So you missed it by a day.
Yeah, you were right there.
We
though.
got to check it out.
So I like regular J. Crew. The prices are ridiculous.
Mhm.
Like $110 for your standard
Right.
button down Oxford shirt.
Right.
And you go to J. Crew outlet, and it might be 42, and then on
Yeah.
sale it might be 29, which is
Right.
reasonable.
Yep.
Right.
You know?
The outlet's great for like
Jamie think
basics, and
Yeah.
I don't think she
She
went
didn't
in.
go in.
Oh,
She just
We
saw
were
that it
going
was
on a boat
open.
ride.
But it's like I think the J. Crew outlet too. They also make stuff specifically for the outlet,
They
so
do.
it's not always like you'll probably get
It's
some
not
of
made
the
as well.
other J. Crew stuff, but great options in there. I hope they do well. I think it's great to have it.
I agree. I
You
totally
know what I
agree.
wish they'd have? Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Everyone wants a Trader Joe's up here, myself included, but I just don't ever see it happening.
Okay, I have a question.
If you-
I know I'm interrupting a lot, but
Usually Donna's doing that, so it's fine.
Yeah, you're taking over for me.
I heard today that Beauport is having a fashion show
They are.
sometime in July. I need to know the date and the price.
We'll
For
talk
my
about that.
girlfriends.
I know that they're having one in mid-June.
Oh.
They're having a Sigrid Olsen fashion
Oh,
show.
yeah, the Sigrid Olsen.
Okay, the neck, yeah.
No, they're having it
Somehow,
here.
the person from Beauport is going to be coming on.
Oh,
When she comes on, you ask. That's your question.
okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they are having a Sigrid Olsen one. I think it's June. It's coming up.
So
Sugar Mags.
So as per Gloucester Bites, says get ready. All Sugar Mags is getting ready to open on June 19th, and they're going to be open Tuesday to Saturday, 7:30 to close. We do have a graphic, so I'll find that graphic. Oh God, my eyes are so bad. Is that it? No. Sweet Sweeping, Rivers Bend,
Yeah, glasses.
Police Blotter. Oh, we got to go through that Police Blotter. Sugar Mags. Okay, here's the Sugar Mags thing. Now,
That's the menu.
so Sugar Mags has put out in the last 2 years, we're going to be open five different dates. So I don't know that this is a hard date yet.
I feel like this is.
You do?
I feel confident in the amount of. activity that's happened over there.
Okay.
If I were a betting man, I would bet you $5 that it opens.
All right. We're gonna do this bet, and the
On
reason,
the
and I am
19th.
rooting. I want to know. I am rooting for Sugar Mags.
Missy's great.
But my experience with the health department
Right.
issuing permits
Right.
is not necessarily very promising.
Yeah.
So whenever I always add 2 months to when people say that they think they're going to open,
Oh God.
but I don't think that's going to be the case. But we have you and I wait. Do
$5
we
bet.
shake?
Yeah, we shake on it.
We have a $5 bet, and again, I am rooting for Missy. I want her to be open, but we'll see.
I'm taking the affirmative. They will be
Hope-
open.
Well, their post on Facebook says hoping to be in business by June 19th. So
Oh, so who put that
by
in there?
by June 19th. So I'm even thinking-
that's on Sugar Mag's page.
Hoping. So, okay, all right. I like my odds now because if
Okay.
she said hoping this.
Well, I like my odds better now too because it's not saying we're going to be
Bye.
open on the 19th. We're hoping to be open by.
Bye.
So they could be open a week before.
And so Joey showed the menu. I mean, we've got the famous egg sandwiches, new Mexican burrito. I mean, the menu's legit, and they are going to have their crunchy French toast and their French toast sticks.
And as Jimmy said, just to clarify, like if you didn't see, Joey already did a segment. They've got a food truck for now, so it's not the full restaurant and full menu, but
Right.
they've got a lot of their staples on this.
A lot of
food truck
staples.
menu.
They're going to have cornhole. They're going to have bistro lighting. It's going to be really. That area of town has been like the hottest area between Machaca and Oak to Ember. Like
Castaways is right there.
Castaways. It's already been in Minglewood. It's already been super hot, like the Triangle Drift, like in Tono. It's hyper intense.
Thanks to Good Morning Gloucester.
Okay, and the
Pat wants some free French toast. I can see it
yeah,
coming.
she's working on free French toast. And this is going to add another element to what's already like pretty spectacular spot,
Yeah.
Including Beauport Hotel.
So when the picnic tables come in, that's going to be the sign when we see those get delivered.
So there's going to be street sweeping, and
We go from Sugar Mags to street sweeping.
well, I know we're going to have this. We're going to have the person from
Okay, all right.
Beauport soon, so I want to get through some topics.
Okay.
So there's a street sweeping schedule.
Sweet
You can save this for later because it is very intense. I'm not going to read through every little thing,
Okay.
but it's if you're parked on one of these streets that are listed on these dates, I'm fairly certain they may tow you. So I think it's something you need to pay attention to. It's on the second and fourth Thursdays of each month.
May to
From May
November.
1st to November 30th. And I know there's going to be 1,000 people that are going to say, I didn't hear about it. I didn't know it. It was too confusing. You're going to have to familiarize yourself with this because
Yeah.
I applaud the city for taking the initiative to sweep the streets.
Sweep the
Sweep the streets. They do have signs? Oh, great.
Does it pick
That's
up all
good.
those godforsaken nip bottles that I pick up in front of my house all the time?
Well, the back shore is notorious, but for the people doing the Gloucester 500, smoking weed and tossing nip bottles
Yeah.
and lotto tickets, scratchies.
What? Mike can't just throw them in the barrel.
There's that. Beauport. We can talk about Beauport when they come. Thank you to. I'm really happy that Paul Horowitz has continued his posting from down East Maine. That's been really nice.
Thank you, Paul.
We segue into Maine with Pat.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Jimmy. So Pat went to Machias, Maine, with her illegitimate lover, Bill Wren, who overserves her at the
What?
Emerson Inn.
What?
Not that too.
Who's
Eh,
she with?
Bill Wren.
She's
That's how
not
they
with Bill
met.
Wren.
That's how they met on these bird tours. It's
She's
true.
on a little escapade.
So
She's stepping out.
this is Pat stepping out with her bird friends.
Who took that picture?
Bill Wren. That was sent in by Bill Wren. Very special moment for Bill capturing Pat doing what she loves most. And so Pat. In all honesty, here's Pat. She has going to have a whole new line of puffin paraphernalia
Puffin.
at the
Wow.
and
Look at that.
aren't they the coolest? They are really cool birds.
That looks fake.
It does look fake, right?
Doesn't it look like it's like stuff?
These birds have the most unbelievable personalities, and she actually did post a video, and which I always beg Pat to post videos because she's in the mix of things, and I'm always like, a picture could tell 1,000 words, a video could tell 1,000,000 words,
Right.
and like her video that she posted really captured. These things are so playful and.
I don't think I saw the video.
Yeah, it was on.
I
It was.
would close a beach for one of those.
You would close. You would close
Close
the
the
beach.
beach.
For,
Yeah.
for a puffin.
But with all the
Yeah.
photos that I've seen from Pat, we
Yeah.
were saying
She's
there's a good
stepping it
chance
up.
the Puffin Emporium is going to move into the old Shaw's space on Railroad Ave. They're going to take over Shaw's.
Oh, the
All
whole thing.
puffins.
The
all
whole thing.
puffins.
The whole thing.
There we
16 aisles of
go. Here, you
puffin
can sit here.
paraphernalia.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can sit here.
One more one item. The on Mondays, this was one of the top 5, probably top 3 burgers in town is at the Lobster of
Yep.
Gloucester. And Monday, they are doing their $12 smash burger special, and it is.
We
it
go
comes-
almost every week.
It comes with fries. It is outrageous, and it's probably one of the best values
Jimmy.
in town. So I wanted to point that out. The Lobster's doing a fantastic job
They are
in the
Mondays.
top 5.
Great burger.
All right.
I noticed
Okay.
that
Can I say
on
something?
the burger front, little sister is doing like 2 for 1 on Mondays
At the cut?
Little sister.
Sister, I think it's 2 for 1 on burgers on Monday there.
So another one of the top 5 burgers in town.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I have to say something about the lobster. My girlfriend, that's Jane Noble, who's in my knitting club, her granddaughter, Bella, is one of the waitresses, and she's fabulous. So I have to give a shout
Oh,
out
that's
to
wonderful
Bella.
news. Thank you so much, Bella. Thank you for Bella.
That's
Thank
Eric Noble's
Eric Noble's
daughter.
daughter gets a shout out. Very special. Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Introduce yourself for the people.
My name is David Doward. I am the general manager at 1606 Restaurant and Oyster Bar at the Beauport Hotel.
Which has become, I am hesitant to say this because the 2 people that I come here regularly for breakfast are not going to be happy with me
Yeah.
because I've tried to gatekeep this as the best breakfast secret in town because it's unbelievable value. It's like $1 or $2 more than most other places in town, but you get to experience 1606 and the magnificence of this space and the way it smells and the service and how beautiful it is, and on top of being incredible food, John McKechnie has done a phenomenal job in the kitchen here.
He has. He is amazing.
So
One of the best chefs I've ever worked with, and I've been doing this for over 20 years.
former chef at Brookline Country Club,
Yep.
where Tom Brady was a member of.
Mhm.
If you have if that gives you any idea of the kind of quality staff that they have here at the Beauport.
And
So
you're-
what?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
So you're relatively new here, but you come from a big history of working for nice hotels,
Yes.
and restaurants.
Yes. My resume includes Ruth's Chris Steakhouse down in Baltimore, as well as I worked for Kimpton Hotels in Northern Virginia. I'm originally from Salem, so I grew up here on the North Shore. But then in the early 2000s, I moved down to Washington, D.C. I was working with Legal Seafoods at the time. So I moved down there and I ended up just staying down there for about 20 years. Worked for Ruth's Chris. I worked for McCormick and Schmick Seafood Restaurants. And then I moved back here about 4 years ago. And then I was lucky enough to end up here at the Beauport back in January.
Awesome.
Pretty special place.
I'll tell you what, I mean, to come to work every single day with this view and just the beauty of the restaurant and the whole hotel, it's just been amazing. And Gloucester's been great. Gloucester, I mean, it's just a very, very special part of the North Shore. It's great.
So, Ma, you've been interrupting all day. We're going to give you your question that you had lined up.
Uh-oh.
This is your.
Oh,
this
she's
is
got a
your-
lined up
She's
question.
busy texting the noble woman that I just mentioned your granddaughter's name on the podcast. Go ahead, Ma. You had a question? No, that's fine.
Yes.
I have a group of girlfriends that we like to do different things.
Yeah,
And we just heard that here at Beauport, there's going to be a fashion show.
there is.
Okay, want to know the date, the time, and the price.
That is an excellent question.
She's
Um,
burning question,
and
by the way. Burning question.
I'll be honest with you, off the top of my head, I don't actually recall what the date is,
It's in June.
but it's definitely in June, and I will absolutely get you the information
Thank you.
before you leave the hotel today.
Okay, thank
And
you
I'll get
so
the
much.
information for you as well.
Chris is on it right now. Chris is going to get it for us. But that's one event. There's weekly events. The rooftop. Can you speak a little bit to the rooftop deck
Yes.
series?
Yep. The rooftop. It's just beautiful up there. I mean, the view is phenomenal. During the day, it is only open to the guests of the hotel. But at night, we have music 7 nights a week, Sunday through Thursday. It's a lot. It's live acoustic, and then Fridays and Saturdays there's a DJ that goes up there, and that we call that our sunset sessions, and it starts at 12 o'clock. People who are not staying in the hotel, there are tickets available on through Eventbrite, so you can purchase tickets there, and it's just
There's also a season pass
a
available,
party.
right?
There is a brand new season pass available. Amelia and Danielle and Sherry just put that all together. I actually just got the email the other day.
Nice.
So let me see. I know that the season passes are available. There's only a few. Thank you very much. There's only a few available, and you would need to call the hotel directly to get on board with those. I have the information on the fashion show.
Okay.
It is Thursday, June 19th. From 11:30 until 2 p.m.
Sigurd Olsen.
$55 per person.
Thursday,
Does that include meal?
what is that?
And a portion of the proceeds go to the generous gardeners who we love. So that's nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Can't beat it.
There you go.
Look at that.
You're welcome.
Boom, boom, boom.
See that?
So Mike Rogers the other day was talking about buying a pair of passes. He says it's
Really?
unbelievable. So that the pass allows you and a guest, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
And your guests can rotate.
Thank
So
you.
so you go at Mike is my husband. So you have your pass, and then you can
Bring a friend.
one week you can bring your spouse or significant other, bring a friend. It can rotate.
Yeah. I mean,
Or so I'm told.
But yeah, you do have to call the hotel though. That's like sort of a secret thing. You have. Yeah,
well, it's not a secret
Well,
anymore.
yeah, they're trying to.
Apparently it's wide open.
It was kind of put together because we have a lot of people that come up there for music. Like, if you come up regularly, you don't want to pay $20 or $40. If there's two of you, so it's a good program for people who use it regularly. So
Yeah.
I think initially the concept was let's reach out to some of these people that we know are using this a lot.
well, Mike Rogers said to him it was an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
And I mean, there's a full bar up there, and there's a limited food menu. Some of the items we just can't get up there.
What are
you
the
know.
hours where it's nude optional?
What, I'm sorry, though.
No, don't you have
Oh,
like
no,
a nude?
no,
a nude
it's not. No, it's a little bit like California. You can't have clothing optional and sell liquor at the same time.
oh,
So since we have a full bar up there, you have to wear your clothes.
oh, McCarthy's out. McCarthy, I just got a text. McCarthy says I was going to do it. I'm out. I'm out. He does want to know.
My husband's on hold with the hotel right now. There's no doubt he's already called.
You know what I haven't? Oh, you know what I should do is I should open up the chat. Does anybody have any questions? And we should. The Spanks are with us. Judy Kavanaugh Bushy, your buddy Judy Bushy's with you.
Hi, Judy.
Happy birthday to Gotcha to Hazel and Mako, Wayne the sexy famous mailman. Let me see. Donnie Charette, high school buddy, John Paps from Vinyl Haven, Maine, and Scott McLean. There you go. I just wanted to catch up with that. Anybody have any questions for the Beauport? Whatever else is, I know you guys changed your menu over. I think it was about 1 or 2 weeks ago. You had a new menu on here in the restaurant.
Yes.
What are some of the items that people should look out for?
Definitely look out for the barbecue chicken pizza. Is really, really phenomenal. Chef's done a great job with that. Of course, there's some of the staples that are still on the menu that people love is the rigatoni. Of course, we have the tomahawk steak as well.
Oh, wow.
Chef has put together some amazing salads as well. There's a burrata salad, which is great. I mean, everybody in the hotel, like the staff,
is that grain
eats
bowl
that up.
still on the menu?
The grain bowl, he has actually changed that a little bit. The menu's so new.
Because if I've gone like a week of eating like a jerk, I like to come here and get the grain bowl, and it's like a reset.
It's so good.
But it's delicious at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not like you're not sacrificing flavor or a hearty meal,
right?
But you feel great at the same time.
He actually changed that up. It's a Thai noodle bowl now.
Oh, okay.
So, which is great. The crab louis is amazing.
That
as
is
well.
So good.
Yeah, the crab louis is really good.
The day the menu changed, I had the crab louis, and it was excellent.
Yep, the crab louis, and then of course the half chicken is still on there. The Allen Brothers ribeye is still on there. He changed the gnocchi. Now it's a Parisian gnocchi, and the crab and cod ramen as well is really fantastic.
So you had that melt. You had that patty melt.
The patty melt, yes.
And it came off.
Yes, the patty melt came off. That's more of
broke my heart.
I
You broke my heart. So it cracked into the top 3 burgers in town.
Yeah.
And then he took it off. And I have yet to have a regular burger here. So before I do my reassessment of the
you
top
have to
5,
have the barbecue burger.
I have to try. You know what?
You have to
the
try
black
the
and blue
barbecue.
one.
Yeah, the black and blue is phenomenal.
Because I do like that. I like the blue cheeseburger with bacon and stuff.
This
but
could have
I
been
remember
a genius move though. They were in the top 3. They now removed it for the summer, create some scarcity. It'll come back and your mouth will be watering in the fall.
It was spectacular.
Yeah,
it was like a no one's doing that style burger in town either.
Yeah,
it was phenomenal.
The
was really good.
Pizzas are outstanding.
Yeah,
They
the
are
pizzas are very
They're
good.
Yeah,
really
the pizzas are very good.
Yeah. There's that. And what else?
So while you're here this week on the roof deck, we covered the music last week. We have another great week of music. Last week we had sort of a lot of reggae ska type stuff. This week it's a bit more singer-songwriter, great sit by the pool music. So we've got Matt Rich tonight. Weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
Yeah.
I know the weather has not been cooperating with us at all these past couple of days.
And then we have Ned Nugent tomorrow night, which is Ned from Shag-a-Lot, who was actually at
not just Shag-a-Lot.
No,
I mean,
it's yeah.
Ned Nugent.
Ned's played with Ned and the Big Babies. Like Ned played with N-Train back.
N-Train, yeah, I was thinking N-Train.
So Ned's up there tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So Ned's awesome. Then we've got our Tuesday night residency with Annie Brose.
She has a residency here
Every Tuesday night, Annie.
and she's got a big following.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's probably a big night.
Yeah, it's great.
We were there last week.
We were here for it last week.
Well, I'm sorry, I was at my daughter's orientation.
It's okay. One pass. And it's like when the Reds, what's his name? Cora took the day off from the Red Sox to go to his daughter's graduation. He caught all that shit. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday we got Steve Dennis, and then Thursday Samantha and Tony Goddess, the Goddesses, which they're a lot of fun.
From the cut.
So great. Another awesome week of music coming up.
Wow.
6 to 9.
You guys are just crushing it. I mean, that's very aggressive.
It is. I mean, like we said earlier, I just got here in January, so this whole bird's eye thing was very new to me, and I had no reference from last year, so I'm just sort of going with the flow, and this is the program that was set up, and
you're making it. You want to make it. This is the spot.
This is the spot.
Wow.
This is the spot.
Wow, just firing on all. Beauport's firing on all cylinders. Mm-hmm. Breakfast, lunch with that burger. Music scene,
fashion show.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one thing after another. They're just executing.
Yeah.
It's only, when this place started out good, and it's only elevated every single year.
So
it,
true.
It didn't start out good. It started out great. I mean, the space is unbelievable. But they've just refined and pushed the boundaries every single year.
But as you said,
the
food is so much better now than it was when they first opened it, and it just keeps getting better. And this is right there with the best places to eat in Gloucester.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about the Raw Bar, which
AC at the Raw Bar.
AC at the Raw Bar.
Great entertainment sitting there with AC. Talk about your golf game a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't have said that 3 years ago about the food.
No, probably not.
No.
We would say that they can hang with anybody in town for food nowadays.
for sure.
Now it's
Well, Chef
exceptional.
John's been here for 3 years.
Yeah. It's
Well, that's
exceptional.
exactly what
Yeah.
I've been a fan. But
Yeah.
You know something? My girlfriends had just come. They come every year to visit me from Hanson and Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
First place they want to come is here.
they also do love the Seaport.
The Seaport Grill too.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
two.
those are the two places they
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to come because they stay like a week with me,
Right.
and they absolutely love it here.
There's that.
Excellent. Thank you.
There you go. There you go. The Beauport segment.
I have a funny story from probably 4 or 5 years ago. I was in it. You think back to a moment that makes you realize you got to be careful about what you say or post. And I was just being funny. I was sitting at the bar. I came for lunch and I ordered a chopped salad. And the chopped salad came out and it was like a deconstructed chopped salad. There was like lettuce here, some tomatoes here.
Oh, they didn't mix it
And
up.
I'm like, that's not a chopped salad. So I posted a photo. Like, I guess you have to do the work yourself. And I happen to have known Sherry for a long time, and I immediately get a message. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. We're going to fix this. And I'm like, oh shit. I posted that. It was literally within a minute of posting the photo.
Yikes. There's that. So, you're here, and we've given love to this place. Name a couple places in town that you like to go.
You caught me.
He's like, I work 7
Oh,
days.
you-
I work 7 days
Oh,
a week.
really? Oh, okay.
Well,
no, I
give
will.
them the podcast virgin
Yeah.
questions.
Well,
Oh no,
yeah.
no, you're making me nervous.
Oh, no,
He's
they're-
been on. He's been on.
Oh, you've
the
been on
podcast.
before?
No,
Oh, you never?
no.
Oh, you're just
No,
lurking
no.
in the shadows last
just
time?
looking in the shadow.
Just started
Oh.
in January.
No, I
No,
just
but
started.
Amelia.
I just
He was
started
here
in
when we did
January.
that. We did- Okay, so we got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
Death row sub and death row meal. You're on death row.
Okay.
Warden,
Great.
Warden comes in,
Yep.
says tomorrow's your day. We'll get you a sub from any sub shop in the entire world. Can't be home cooked. Has to be an actual place that makes subs.
Okay.
What's the sub shop and what is the order?
The sub shop is going to have to be Dina's in Salem.
Oh.
Dina's in Salem.
In my defense, I have not had a sub from any place in Gloucester.
It doesn't have to
Okay.
be. Like,
So,
you're not,
it's
you
gonna
don't get
be-
a demerit.
It's going to be Dina's in Salem, and it's just going to be a plain ham and cheese with mayonnaise and raw onions, and that's it.
That's one of
I
That's
am
probably
a
a
very
top-
simple
top
guy.
10 like unique order death row subs that we've got.
It's like the basics, right
Yeah.
there.
That-
Ham,
yep.
cheese, onions.
Yep, and that's
Much
it.
better than James Eve's Subway order, which like blew me away. And your
Michael.
buddy Michael,
What did he? Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
two
And
of the worst
tri-
answers
the
of all
tripe.
time.
Yes.
Okay, we're
Chris,
going.
the tripe at the North Shore Mall.
Yes.
Yeah, we're transferring from that to the death row meal. Again, not your mother's, not home cooked. It has to be a meal from a restaurant that you can get.
Okay.
And
It is going. You're going to laugh. I mean, I've worked with some great chefs. Chef John is amazing. My death row meal is going to be meatloaf from Cracker Barrel. I told you were going to laugh.
Oh,
With
this is
mashed potatoes and green beans.
Wow.
what about gravy?
No
gravy.
No gravy.
How do you
Wow.
on your top of your meatloaf? What
Wow.
is there anything? Is there anything on the meatloaf or is it dry?
Ketchup.
Okay, all right.
Ketchup.
I could. So he didn't completely lose me there because I do enjoy.
Never had Cracker Barrel.
I do enjoy a meatloaf with ketchup on top of it. It's actually a weird, but it is
Tune
delicious.
in
It
next
is.
Sunday.
it can
It'll
be
a Cracker
delicious.
Barrel.
My favorite meal of my entire life, and my mother makes it, is Mudiga steaks.
Wait a minute. You said the mother can't make it. You said it has to be
No,
from a-
but I'm just
Oh,
saying in general.
okay,
I've
all
already-
Digress.
digressing. My favorite meal, only because you said mashed potatoes, is my mother's Mudiga steaks with mashed potatoes with peas. They put the peas inside, mix it all.
Oh yeah, you got to put the peas in with the mashed potatoes. Absolutely.
That's my
That's
death.
it.
So probably
he
about-
got that from his father. I would make the mashed potatoes and make a hole,
Uh-huh.
and he put the peas in the middle and then mix them.
Make the nest. You gotta make the nest.
Probably 6 months ago, we had my best friend on who lives in Connecticut. We call him Joey, and he came up with
It's another story.
the Jersey Mike sub, and his favorite death row meal was the hamburger from Chili's. Well, like you single-handedly gave us the two worst answers to the podcast virgin questions, but he loves Cracker Barrel. He's always talking
Oh,
about
really?
Cracker Barrel too. Yeah.
Well, we came back from Auburn, and yeah, much like Cracker Barrel, Waffle House. Who's been in a Waffle House?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I've
many
been in a
times.
Waffle House. I lived in North Carolina
Oh,
for
there you
3 years.
Yeah.
Waffle House and Cracker Barrel everywhere.
go. Legit.
Yeah.
Are they,
Everywhere.
are they legit?
They are legit.
So, okay, where would you go? Rank Denny's, Cracker Barrel, and Waffle House. Rank them.
Cracker
1, 2,
Barrel's
3.
number 1.
Okay.
Waffle House number 2.
I would agree with that.
Really?
Yep.
All right. I've never stepped in foot. I've stepped of Denny's late night. You know, when
Yeah.
we had that
Danvers.
one there in Danvers. What's going in that space? Anybody know?
Fidelity.
It's Fidelity. Yeah, that's done. That's
Yeah.
looks like a beautiful
Fidelity
building
moved
they
from
put
down
up.
the
Fidelity
Yeah,
office.
they're already moved in.
Oh, so that was where Uno's was before.
Why?
No, that's right when you get off the highway. There was a hotel.
No,
on
I'm
it.
saying like Fidelity was in the Uno's
Yeah.
building.
Oh,
At the end of the strip.
At the end
Yes.
of towards,
they were
towards-
down at the old
towards
Mexican
Sylvan-
place.
towards Sylvan
Yes,
Street, yeah.
Exactly.
Across
Yep.
from Sylvan.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to go in there.
I don't know. The malls are dying. The malls are dying. The malls are struggling. The
Yeah.
outdoor malls are not.
Yeah.
Like Linfield Marketplace,
Market Street.
like Market Street. Sorry,
I always say
Yeah, Market
Marketplace.
Street.
thank you,
Market Street.
thank
Yeah.
you, Donna. Those places seem to be thriving, even in the Northeast, where we have terrible cold. You know, you would have thought that, oh, this probably isn't going to work because it's an outdoor mall and we freeze
Yeah.
to death in the winter. It's been raining for. I think we might have come out of the morass just recently, but
But
Well, you
the
know
thing-
what it is about those? I mean, they have condos there. They have hotels there. They have
Office space.
office space.
Yeah.
There's retail and there's restaurants.
master planned.
So, you know, I mean, it's like a whole town.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you live in one of those condos, and there's always a grocery store too.
Yeah.
So in theory, if you live in one of those condos, you never have to leave the center.
Yeah.
I thought my mom. I always thought like the Halyard. I thought would be a really cool place for my mom because you don't have all the upkeep of her house. Like the house is like there's just her in the house, and then you have like all those restaurants are going in up there. You have the Market Basket right there, and it's just. I think not necessarily just my mom, but like I think that there's an opportunity for folks that maybe they lost a spouse. They have a bigger house, and it's a lot to maintain. It's a lot to pay for to paint it, whatever else.
Right.
And you can go to Halyard, even though it may seem like it's expensive per month. Like if you get $1 million, like nowadays, like houses are like $1 million.
Yeah.
So you get $1 million, you put it in the bank, you're making good amount of money, very safely,
Right.
and it's like way more than what your monthly rent is,
Yeah.
and you keep all the money from your, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think that's, and then you could get a little place
You're
down in
always a
Naples.
certified financial planner now. You didn't know that?
I feel like there's a lot of people that don't
Shout out to Beauport Financial.
our guys, they're fantastic. Yeah,
Now,
those guys
just
are
one
good.
little thing about Cracker Barrel. I know I'm regressing.
Oh no, go ahead.
I have my children went to Bishop Hamlet High School, best high school ever, and I got to be friends with these women who we're still friends with. And recently we came here to Beauport. They live in Salem Willows, and they love to come to Gloucester, even though it's close. They love, and so one of them has a condo up in Loon Mountain. And in the fall, we always drove to Loon Mountain, but we stopped at Cracker Barrel on the way.
Oh,
Just to let you
That
know.
is fantastic news.
So I have a
Everybody
question
is.
for you if we have time.
Yes.
This is my first Fiesta.
Oh boy.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
Oh boy.
Buckle up, Buttercup. You
This
got
is
plenty
my-
of security?
Yeah.
Is Bo still on the staff?
Yeah.
All right. Bo's a big guy.
And then I know we're doing the beer garden again for viewing of the Greasy Pole.
Where's the beer garden?
It's going to be
Over
over
here.
here. We open up the ballroom, and then we have the deck that we normally use for weddings and
Yeah.
private events and things like that. We'll be opening that up. And I think what's different this year from last year is there'll be some hand food available in there.
Oh, great.
I think
Great.
that started about
So-
4 years ago, and that was something I never talked about because it was like a best kept secret. Like you could
Oh,
go
I'm
over
sorry.
on
Did I
that
ruin
side
the
and have a
secret?
little
Gatekeep.
bar set up,
Gatekeep.
out
Gatekeep.
there, and you could front row or maybe behind one person. They have tables set up like right on the edge. Like such a great way to go.
Can
watch
I make
football.
a suggestion
Sure.
on the food that they should have out there?
Sure.
In my opinion, sausage sandwiches with peppers and onions is a absolute classic Fiesta staple.
I am going to put that in John's head and see what we can come
I
up
mean,
with.
if it's something,
Steak sandwich.
yeah, but I think that might be too complicated. Like they can, if they have a thing that a way to make
Like
sausage,
a cart, like
A
a
cart.
cart that you would see on the
and
street.
you can bang those out, sauteed peppers and onions. If
Yep.
John's from here, then he would absolutely know that this is a staple. Fried dough, also a staple. I don't know if that's even possible.
I don't know if fried dough is possible. That
those
involves a portable fryer, and those
Yeah.
things are dangerous
Oh yeah, no.
and heavy.
All right,
and
that's
hot.
out. That's out there. But like sausage, peppers, and onions is an absolute Fiesta staple.
Yeah.
Right, Ma?
And
Ma, whoa.
Absolutely.
And I bet he could do like a really cool, like sort of premium spin on the sausage sandwich too.
You don't want to get crazy, like how people screw up a lobster roll.
Yeah.
There's something about the simplicity of the lobster roll, the classic white, the split top bun
Yep.
that you grill on both sides, the lobster meat, mayonnaise or butter and nothing else.
But I think their lobster roll is even a little elevated here. It's still a classic lobster roll, but I think they have a great lobster roll here.
Joey,
But I'm
who's
talking to the
guy that
lobster
had
man,
the
so.
stand for lobster? Peppers and onions down before for Fiesta.
Amby used to do it. I think he's retired though. Yeah. But yeah. So there's that. Okay, are we at? I think we're
All right.
just over our time.
I do think before we go that we do have to share the police notes.
Oh yeah, was that Jimmy's topic?
I read
So,
that down
Jimmy,
the vineyard yesterday. I
Jimmy,
couldn't stop laughing.
You this is your topic, so we want to give you Jimmy. You can't put. All right. Do you want to speak to it, Jim?
No.
Okay.
So
Chris.
this started going around yesterday early. I sent it to the group, and I've seen other people post it. But I mean, police notes from Cape Ann. These are amazing. So Friday, a resident reported that someone had rearranged their decorative buoys on the porch into a frowning face. Officers described it as a little rude, but artistically cohesive.
There are currently no suspects.
And then at 1:12, a caller reported a man yelling at a fish on Rogers Street. Officers responded and found 47-year-old Darren Splake standing behind a folding table giving a motivational speech to his haddock fillets before placing them in a cooler. He explained fish deserved to know they had a purpose. No action was taken. only in Gloucester.
I'm
Yeah.
shocked at that. It's something. If I sent that to some of my media contacts in Boston that are like much bigger than we are, that would go viral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would go really viral. So there's that. Thank you so much for having us.
Oh my God, thank you so
we
much.
really appreciate it. And
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
hi to Sherry. One more little rundown. So the fashion show is what day? June 19th. If you haven't seen that, and the music is every night, or what are the nights?
Live music is Sunday through Thursday.
Yep.
Sunset sessions with a DJ is Friday and
Fridays
Saturday.
and Saturdays.
All
As
right.
long as we don't have a monsoon.
And DJ, it's like it's not like it's like think of the South Beach Hotel, like some cool vibes, like for the pool. It's a really nice setting.
Absolutely love it. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you to the Beauport Hotel for hosting us. And we are off, I guess.
We're off.
Right? All
Sunday
right.
fun day.
Sunday fun day. Nicole, are you working today?
I am.
All right, go.
Satch Karen's. You love
Oh,
Satch.
Satch is tonight.
Satch Karen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Satch is
Oh,
awesome.
Satch Karen. You know what I love about Satch Karen?
Rock.
How he absolutely decimates the place because his rock anthems are amazing.
Yeah.
And the level of volume that he puts his amps at is always my favorite as well. So there's that.
It is pretty loud.
It's pretty loud, but it's a really good time. So there's that. And we will go out because Annie Brobes has the Tuesday night thing.
Residency here.
Residency here. We're going to go out with Annie Brobes, who wrote this little outro for us.